Alrighty, hello, Sage of the Wolf here. Today I am going to be teaching you how to get your character in 7 days to die. As you can see, there is a mod that lets you be your character. I will be teaching you how to do it. So first things first, you need to go to whatever browser you use. I use Opera GX, and go to Vroid mod on Nexus. You will need an account to view the mod. It will be Vroid mod by Just Alter. You will go to Files, Manual Download, and then in your Downloads folder, you will get a mod such as this, Vroid mod, yada yada, that will be zipped up. You want to right click that and extract all. Then, within that folder that you just extracted will be Vroid mod. And from Vroid mod, you will go to your 7 Days to Die folder. You need to create a mods folder. It needs this folder right here, the OTFP Harmony mod. If that is not there, uninstall the game, reinstall it with the mod folder already created. It will automatically put that folder in there. Then from there, you just throw in the Vroid mod into that folder. You'll notice there's a Vroid converter, all these folders. The only thing you'll be messing with is the Vroid converter and avatars. The avatars is where all of your characters go that you will be using. There'll be 3 default characters that you can play with if you don't have a VRM, but want to play the character other than the default 7 Days to Die. So first things first, once the mod is downloaded, as I said, drag and download. Then you need Unity. Download the Unity Hub, log in, get all set up, and you need Unity 2022.3.29. That is the version of Unity we are going to be using. To create the Unity project, you go to this and then 3D building render pipeline. Create the project, make sure you're on the right version of Unity. If not, just close out the project and then right here you can change your editor version. From there, Unity will boot up, as it is for me right now. And that is where you'll be playing with the the Vroid converter that's right there. But also, as a side note, don't have to, but I would suggest it if you don't have proper textures or shaders. Oops, there's my Unity project. Download the Lil Tunes and extract this folder, and then drag and drop it into assets. So from here, now that Unity's open, you open up the file, go to where you ever have your Vroid converter, which mine's right here. You drag and drop that into the assets folder of Unity. It'll take a minute. Unity takes forever. This will pop up. Download it. Then from there, you'll get this. Click import. All this will download. And then you'll notice a bunch of folders will appear in the assets list. The only 3 you're going to mess with is scene, place avatar here, and avatars. I will show you how. So, once this finishes, inside the scenes folder will be a Vroid converter scene. That is the scene you want. Is the Vroid converter scene. Once it finishes importing, I will show you. There we go. See, there's all those folders. You want to go to scene, and right here, Vroid converter Unity. You want to open that up. Yeah, see this little thing? You want to hold right click and then zoom in to it. This is what your avatar has to match up to. Is this right here. So from there, you go to place avatars here, go to wherever your VRM is. Mine's in my downloads folder. Then you drag and drop it right into there. While that's doing that, inside of your I can't move my folder because things are downloading, but there you go. There's my avatar. Now, I will mention this. If your character is missing a finger like mine is, it is probably going to be missing a bone. So let me show you real quick on 7 Days to Die. If you were to go into first person with a character that is missing a bone, you want to disable first person hands right here so that you can still play, but when you go into first person, your hands will look, well, normal. Compared to if you're in third person, your hands are, well, whatever your character is. That is to stop the game from breaking, saying that something is not locking to your game. So first you want to scale up your character to the size of that, and then you see this camera offset, you want to line that up with your eyes, because that is where your camera is going to be. Then from there, you want to go to VRM and then export to VRM 0x. Don't mind that. Not everybody will get that, it's just my character. And then you want to, don't worry about the check VRM thing, just hit export. Once your character is exported, all of this will disappear right here, your character. Do not worry about that, because then the next step will be to go to the last folder I told you you'd be messing with, is the avatars folder. There you go, export is complete. So let me show you where your characters will be. Your characters will be in the 7 Days, mods, Vroid mods, and then avatars. Here is where all your avatars will be. You'll notice it says Unity 3D. That is what you want them to be, not just, you can't have them say VRM. It will never work. You need it Unity 3D. So from there, you go to avatars, go to your avatar, drop down that, go to export it. This right here, you want to drag and drop. That green line right there is where your camera's going to be if you're in first person. Thing is, you can't go into first person if you are missing a bone like my character is. So from there, it's as simple as going to VRM, export. Of course, you can mess with any of this if you need to, but usually you do not. Once the character is exported, you can simply open up the file, and it will usually just be thrown right into your avatar section. If it does not in any case, this right here as a pipe here, after you export it, you grab that, drag, and drop it into the avatars folder. Then it will all go to 7 Days to Die. But for me to do it in 7 Days to Die, you will need to restart your game or it will not show up like mine right here. But if I were to restart my game, I will have another character right here, which would be my new avatar I exported. That was the tutorial. That is how you get your character as a VRM in 7 Days to Die. Hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.